What's good, guys? It's Yogi Man, and I'm back with another video. Now, I really didn't want to make this video, but y'all know I just don't like it when randoms talk crazy about things I know nothing about, so I figured I'd shed some light on someone who lived through, like, what went down on Xbox over the past few days. So, if you guys don't already know what I'm referring to, I'm talking about the whole XT versus DF, I Kno and TNB versus DF drama, and I just wanted to give my perspective and my 2 cents on the situation, seeing as I was a pretty big part of I Kno for some time. So, to start off, I want y'all to get my timeline right. So, my guy Demon JT, that's my boy, he's a 2K League guard, one of my bros. He was in the stage one time on stream, and he needed someone to run with, so I fired up Xbox for the first time in a long time, and it was probably almost a year. My gamertag was MGGod624. I was a complete random on the console, but the known people knew who I was, because, like, you know, we'd happened to run a couple times, you know, just from back in the day. Like, old DF members, I used to play with a couple, and we were just playing stage, and we ended up picking up a dude that was named Stumpy TNB. We became friends, and me and Stumpy started playing. We talked a lot. It was always good vibes. I helped him with some videos, you know, that's my guy. I wanted to see him succeed. But when I first met him, it's just a TNB in his name. I'm going to expose Stumpy a little bit here, but he was in TNB, he was unmotivated, and he would always tell me he thought his channel would, like, it could just do so much better. He thought his channel was almost dying because he would sit in, like, comp stage, because surrounding yourself with unmotivated people is unmotivating for you. So I kept telling him he should just leave, and he would tell me it's not that easy. He eventually did end up getting fed up and joined I Kno. He got on his grind, and it was honestly the best thing he could have possibly done. His channel started doing really well. Him and Bandy used to streak every day. It was so entertaining. He would stream, upload, and he really, like, he made a name for himself and came up. He was a top lock. It was just perfect. The next part is when I joined I Kno. I joined I Kno as a co-leader of the Pro-Am side. When I tell you being an I Kno wasn't my plan at all, I really never wanted to be in a 2K clan. I always thought they were corny. But I had plenty of friends in there, and to be honest, it was the most fun I had on 2K in a very long time. That clan was really the best. So, I didn't really know too many people in the clan that were there for a while. Like, I didn't know Bandit at all. I didn't know a lot of the designers, but I knew a couple of the Pro-Am players, and I knew Stumpy. And Rab. Shout out Rab. That's a Pro-Am player. That's my boy. So, to the people that I met in I Kno, they're very cool people. I appreciate all of them. They all did a lot for me. I did a lot for them. We all supported each other. It was like a real family. My guys, like I said, Rab and Stumpy, Drowsy, Points, Nut, D-Nell, even the designers like Nina, like, they were all just really good people. And I really fucked with them. Like, we were really like a family. But that brings me to my next point, Bandit. I love Bandit. That man is literally a legend. He's the most generous leader in the 2K community. He was very supportive of me and all the other members. I truly owe a lot to Bandit. That's my guy, and I can't say enough good things about him. He really puts people on the map, and his generosity is honestly his weakness. He sees his boy struggling, and he has to put him on, and not everyone could handle it. Dudes like EJ, if you know who that is, you know, the weirdo clout chaser dude that makes Twitter videos. EJ really sucked Bandit dry, pause, of course, and acted like he did nothing and that he made it on his own, when in reality, Bandit hosted this man every single night for, you know, months, until he finally got partnered, and then that man ended up just joining TNB as if, like, we weren't good enough, or Bandit wasn't good enough, and as if Bandit, like, that wasn't his bro. Like, I could never understand stuff like that. EJ really cares more about his follower count than his brother's feelings. And Bandit, I just want to say again, like, I love you, but be careful who you put on, because not everyone deserves it, man. Like they always say, clout is one hell of a drug. But that's just gonna bring me to the next chapter. When I Kno Pro-Am got folded, I was no longer a part of the family, you could say, because I wasn't in the clan anymore. But when I tell you I still supported, I showed love, those were my boys, and it was my first ever clan, and still my only clan to this date, I wouldn't have it any other way. Those are my guys. Like, those are literally my boys. And, like, we get to the whole situation about, you know, why everyone's leaving and what happened. And there's only one explanation. It's a constant in the 2K community on the Xbox side. It's Nadexe. Nadexe is inconsiderate, toxic, he's racist, and he just brings people down while he builds himself up. When I Kno Pro-Am ended, I felt like it was the start to the end of the golden age of I Kno. And that's kind of messed up for me to say, because it makes me seem like I'm conceited. But in reality, think about it like this. Last year, a lot of the major tournaments on Xbox, I was in the finals, or I won. D-Nell was in the finals, he would win. We had it made. Bandit was gonna blow up, he got his logo. You know, everyone was getting partnered. Like, we were just grinding. Stumpy was going crazy. And I don't know, I just don't understand the merger. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate TNB at all. I got a couple of friends in TNB. Shout out my boys Joker, Blurry, he's a GFX in there, Nina's a GFX, which, like, they're for XT, I guess you could say. I'm not sure. My boy JBM's in TNB. So, yeah, like, I really don't understand what the point of really merging with them was. Because from how I saw it was we were above them at all times. Like, we were above them content-wise because we were really going crazy on things like YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff. And in their clan, their leader's not even allowed on the platforms. So, I don't really understand. And now that they're merged, you can't even, like, people like DNL and Bandit can barely stream with Nade because they're at risk of getting their channel struck in, which is not a good thing. Like, if that happens, eventually you might lose Twitch partnership and you don't want to have to re-grind for that. Like, that takes forever. So I thought that they only used I Kno as a life support system, and Bandit being the nice guy that he is, like, he's always there to lend a helping hand. He's just a great guy. He's not gonna let his boys out there to dry. That's just not the way he is. So I understand why Nut and Stumpy ended up leaving, and the reason is they just don't want to be around that kind of toxicity. That toxicity isn't good, and if you guys know the past between, like, people like Stumpy and Nade, it's not good. Like, Nade's just disrespectful. He has no, like, care for anyone unless you could offer something to him. He literally, like, once he gets what he wants out of you, you're basically just useless. All the people grinding for TNB, you're, like, even if you did somehow, some way get in, you realize Nade's just gonna kick you for laughs on his streams and videos, and everyone in the community just thinks it's funny, but those people grinded for your clan, dude. They cared about your clan. They messed with the vision of your clan, and you treated them like they're nothing. And if you think that, like, I'm not even in I Kno anymore, and it makes me mad knowing that you're a part of what we built. I just think it's pretty crazy that, you know, they merged with that clan out of all people. And if you really want to grind for, like, a real leader, the good examples on Xbox, you got Bandit, great leader, as I said. Power is a good, you know, leader. He runs DF. DF's a great clan for content. They got some good players, you know, they've been going crazy. Toxic, if you really want to, like, make it on something like Twitch, Toxic always shows love. You know, he does a lot of giveaways, he hosts tournaments. Toxic's a great guy. Not even just for eyeball, Toxic's a great guy for the community. He's, like, one of the best people in our community. He's just nice. But somehow Nadexe gets more, like, I guess you could say support. I wouldn't call it support because, you know, I mess with Toxic. I don't really mess with Nade. But that's just me. And, those are, like, the big three in my opinion. I never saw TNB as a big three clan on Xbox. I really didn't. They didn't have anything really to offer to any of their members other than, like, you know, likes and retweets. But if you really are a grinder, you don't care about any of that stuff. Follower count really means nothing on those social medias. It's rough for me to say because I do still talk to these people, and it's like, I don't know, they were dedicated to the I Kno vision, but what are you gonna say if Bandit came to you and said, I'm thinking about merging with TNB, what do you think? And he wants to do it. Are you gonna shut him down? Are you gonna tell him, no, let's not do it? Or are you just gonna, like, he's your leader. You're supposed to follow your leader. I understand if this decision's not good for you, but you can't shut him down, especially after everything he's done to put, like, your clan, like, your group of guys on the map. Like, you're gonna follow him. And then after they joined, they merged clans, they kicked people. Like, they kicked people that were fucking with the I Kno vision, and it just all went downhill. But again, like, shout out to my guys Stumpy and Nut for being brave. Shout out Bandit, hopefully you cut that man off and go back to doing your own thing. Shout out all my guys grinding for this video. I didn't really want to throw dirt on anyone's name except Nade and EJ. If I really wanted to, I could just put clips of Nade disrespecting people in his own clan or saying the hard R or being racist, but I'm just, you know, doing my own thing. I just wanted to make this video to clear some things up about what I, like, experienced in that clan. I truly did love I Kno. I loved all the members in it. Bandit's still my guy no matter what. I'll still support him even if he doesn't fuck with me after this video. I really couldn't care less. Like, I just mess with Bandit's vision. And, yeah, like, that's pretty much it. You know, my guys are going crazy over here. I've been on PS4, haven't really been on Xbox that much. I might come back later in the year when all the tournaments come around. I'll gladly play Nade for money. If you guys want, I'll share some screenshots at the end of this video of me. Because if they want to say, because they've been saying, oh, DF's scared to play them. if I happen to be in DF, I'm letting you know right now, we could load up for any amount of money. Like, I've beaten Nate for money in his own tournaments plenty of times. You guys know what I did last year. That's just what I did. But yeah, everything's good on my side. You know, the OT boys are grinding up. Hank's about to hit a mill. That's my bro. It's all positive over here. But I'm not gonna sit here and let someone that is, you know, banned on multiple platforms talk down on someone that I called my brother. I still call my brother Stumpy. Like, you can't disrespect him like that. Especially since at some point, if he plays his cards right and he grinds up, he's gonna be doing better than you, Nade. He really will, and I believe that, because he's a real grinder and he makes quality content. And you're just negative. You bring people down to build yourself up, and I can't mess with that. I really can't. And you guys could say it's all an act and all that stuff, but I see right through that. Like, when he's raging and all that stuff, that's who he truly is. And he really doesn't care about anyone but himself. And if you don't offer him anything, he doesn't care about you either. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you're new. This is probably going to be the last time I ever talk about this situation. It's going to be the only time I ever talk about this situation. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out. Peace.